Hey, what's up everyone? This is Hit My Mic, back at it with another video, and I have an exciting video. I think PSA sub returns are a fan favorite, and I have a huge 56 card sub. So just for context sake, I have 5 of my own cards buried somewhere in here. I also have cards from 3 of my really good friends, and I pretty much middleman their PSA submission. One of them I've done it several times. The other 2, this is my first time doing it for them, and so for the sake of time, I went ahead and opened it and got it out of the box. I didn't want to take like that long to show you on video how I got rid of the box and the tape and all that, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the cards. This is what you came to see. So we'll start here, and then I'm gonna start stacking them face up over here. And so just for full disclosure as well, for my friends' cards, I already have their certification number, so I know which card belongs to who, so there's no mix-up. Don't have to worry about that. Great thing about PSA is that when you do multiples of the same card, as long as you kind of spread them out, they give them a unique cert number, and there should be no discrepancies. So really excited to show you guys. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, first card here on the left, we have ourselves a Charmander. We got the 151 Charmander, PSA 9. So this is anecdotal, but it seems like Pokemon's been kind of, or not Pokemon, but PSA has been really more strict with its grading policies. I see a lot of people complaining about not getting enough 10s. It is tough. I think part of it too is that the Scarlet and Violet era has really poor print quality. Every time I pulled something decent from a Scarlet and Violet era pack, it's got a dent, it's got a smidge on the corners, something is off. It's like, it's so hard to pull a Gem and 10 card out of a Scarlet and Violet era pack, and therefore, you know, the 10s are carrying a premium. It's pretty impressive actually. So unfortunately we did miss the 10, and we got the 9 with the Charmander. Okay, next up we have it's a Vaporeon PSA 9. I know with these promos, they're really tough to get in a 10 because of the poor packaging that they put these cards in. So this is in the Vaporeon VMAX Premium Collection, one of the best items that we've gotten in recent times. And this card is my favorite out of those Kanto evolutions. Definitely my favorite VMAX of those 3. Just look at all these Pokemon in the background. Fantastic card. All right, so let's move on. I don't know why it's not stacking. We have the Jolteon. So I was hoping this would get an OC marker for the grade. Fortunately, it did not. It was, that was a bit of a stretch to send this in, I'll be honest. So not the best card to submit, but a beautiful card. I like Jolteon. Next up, we got the V, the Vaporeon V, and this unfortunately got the 8. It's got some issues apparently, so we're gonna move on. Not gonna dwell on that. Next card up, we have, missed the 10. I think this is gonna be a contender to crack out of the slab, and just to try it again. Let's sometimes PSA just gets it wrong the first time. We gotta play that waiting game with them. They'll eventually get it. I think for a card like that, it's definitely worth taking the time to crack it out and reslab. Speaking of another candidate for that, definitely gotta say this Mewtwo. Oh man, pretty disappointed that this didn't get the 10, unfortunately, but we got the 9. Beautiful card, classic. I think this card is going to be timeless. This is going to be popular no matter which era we're in. So, wow. I can't believe I slept on this card for such a long time. I could have picked it up at an affordable price. Now it's just going crazy. So, beautiful card there from my friend. Oops, let's go ahead and get to the next one we have. Wow, guys. A PSA 5. I swear, every time I send a sub, whether it's 20 cards or 50 cards, there's always one random 5 that I get. So unfortunately, this is it for the Espeon Deoxys. I have graded this in a 10 before, but I'm not sure what I missed. Unless there's like a random dent or a scratch somewhere, I did not see it when I inspected it. So let me know what your thoughts are, why this got a 5. If you see something I didn't, let me know in the comments. Next up, we got the Umbreon and Darkrai. I know these two cards came in the same collection box. Wish I was around at that time to get it. But yeah, beautiful, gorgeous artwork. Two of the coolest Pokemon in my opinion. We got Umbreon and Darkrai. Next up, we have ourselves... Wow, this got the gem intent, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Slowpoke and the Psyduck, aka the buddies. Not a single thought is going on in their heads. I love it, the little shenanigans they're getting into. So the Shelder looks like it's biting the tail of Psyduck instead of Slowpoke. Slowpoke probably doesn't even know what's going on at this point. I love it. Thrilling times indeed. So glad we got the gem intent on that. Next up, we have, another Sun and Moon alternate art gem intent. We got the Raichu and the Alolan Raichu. So it looks like the Alolan one is just kind of tormenting the Kanto Raichu, which is kind of funny. But unbelievable card and artwork. We got the gem intent here. Next up, we got, we just missed the 10. So we got the Umbreon V, which many argue is a better artwork than the Moonbreon. Moonbreon's impressive, but I actually like this one. This one has a little bit more character in my opinion. Looking down at the pincer, we got, I think it's Grimmsnarl, and I'm not sure who else is on the bottom, but really cool artwork. Umbreon giving Alley Cat vibes there. Next up, Japanese. We got the Gem intent. We got the Charizard, the Sun Zard, or the no-neck Zard, if you will. Picked this up on eBay a couple months ago, sent it in immediately, got the gem in 10. Gotta love it. Gotta love the Japanese texture. It's, in my opinion, just far superior than the English cards, but hey, English is great too, but I'm a fan of Japanese. Okay, next up we got another gem in 10. We got the Inteleon VMAX from Fusion Strike. So guys, I am actually really happy for Fusion Strike. It's got its time in the sun. It's like popping off with sales. And if you've been on my Instagram lives over the past few years, you know that I'm a huge Fusion Strike fan, and I always knew that it was an underrated set. Underrated no more, which actually can be a bad thing. We got the 8 on the Mew V, unfortunately. So I think it got us with the centering. Not too mad. Actually, yeah, I am mad. We gotta move on though. So next up, we have the not Gem Mint, but we have a Mint 9 of the Jolteon VMAX. Not too shabby. Beautiful card. Moving on, we have, oh my goodness, we got another PSA 9. So the Leafeon VMAX. Pretty tough to see all these 9s, unfortunately. I thought we would get some 10s. Crazy how PSA is being stingy, because these cards are well centered. I can't really see any whitening on the corner, so I don't know what's going on. We got Leafeon. I love this card. This is my favorite of the V for the evolutions. So cute, playing in the grass. Yeah, beautiful card. And I think next up we should get the Eevee Heroes, which got the 10. Actually has a little bit questionable centering for a 10 relative to the 9s we've been getting, but hey, can't complain about getting the Gem in 10 ever. So thank you, PSA, for that one. And last one from this stack, we got the 9 and the Flareon. So this sub had a lot of evolutions, and I feel like there's still some more to come. Nice stack there. Let's move on to the middle stack. We got the Charmeleon PSA 9. So the Charmander got the 9. The Charmeleon gets the 9, unfortunately. No 10 there. Next card, we got the Mint 9 Umbreon Gold Star. So it's funny because the Gold Star, the actual Gold Star from Pop Series 5, wasn't a holo. It was a non-holo, which makes opening Pop Series 5 packs rather interesting, because you can't really weigh them because there's no holo. So it's a risk. I think it's a $500 pack, probably more since I've checked, and it only comes with 2 cards. So it's a huge risk trying to open Pop Series 5 packs. So not for me. My pockets are not deep enough for that, unfortunately. Next up, we got the 9. We got the Flareon V right there with the fireplace. Beautiful card, very warm and cozy card. Love to see that card, always beautiful in person. Ooh, we got the stained glass bird trio in a 10. Guys, I remember when this card raw was $15 for the longest time. I know recently it crept up to like maybe 20, but now it's gone up to like 60 in recent sales, if I'm not mistaken. So this is over $120 in a 10 now, which is pretty wild. These are very common. These came in the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box. Imagine this having a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box stamp. That would be pretty sick, but that didn't come until Scarlet and Violet, which was at least 4 years past when Hidden Fates was released. So no PC Center stamp for that. Next up, we got a Gem Mint 10 Mew VMAX. So it's not the Japanese one from VMAX Climax, but when I opened my first VMAX Climax box, I was able to pull this and it hooked me onto that set, and I ended up completing the master set of VMAX Climax. So really nostalgic card for me because that's when I first got back into the hobby. I was a year into the hobby when I pulled this in Japanese. So getting this in the 10 in English is also awesome. Beautiful card. I feel like these gold secret rares from the Galarian Gallery? No, Trainer Gallery. This one was from Lost Origin. Super underrated. Next up, we have a Mint 9 Charizard EX promo from the Paladin Fates 10. Tough to get 10s on promos because of the packaging, but what can we do? We gotta try. Next up, we got the 9, the Origin Form Palkia V-Star. Unfortunately, we got the 9. All right, beautiful card when all 4 of the deities of Pokemon are together in this gold V-Star format. Unbelievable artwork. That is just peak modern Pokemon art. Next up, we got the Durant, the Kevin Durant. I love this card because when you stack them next to each other, not stack them, but place them next to each other, creates like an army of Durants, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, though, we got the 9. Next up, we got the Venusaur EX. Unfortunately, we did not get the 10. Pretty rare miss for the Japanese side of things, but not sure why I got a 9. Didn't see any whitening, no scratches that I saw, but could be wrong. All right, next up we have the Mint 9 in the English Venusaur. Unfortunately, we just cannot nail down that Gem Mint 10 for that card. Ouch. But we do for the Espeon EX. I personally pulled this on New Year's Day, ripping packs with the family. It was such an amazing time that we're probably going to make this a New Year's Day tradition. Yeah, so this is the only box of Terrestrial Festival that I opened, and I got this and it graded into a Gem Mint 10. Let's go. Next up, we have ourselves the Applin Master Ball Reverse Hollow Gem Mint 10. So this was in the same box as this Espeon EX. And actually, in that box, I pulled the trainer card. I forgot the girl's name. It was the alternate art. Amorous? Yeah, we pulled the alternate art Amorous full art trainer. So that was a loaded box. We also got the Umbreon Pokeball Reverse Hollow, which was pretty cool. I didn't grade that one, but maybe I should have. Next up, we have Gem Mint 10 Cynthia's Ambition. So I'm excited for Heatwave Arena and eventually Destined Rivals because we have several more Cynthia cards coming up. Cynthia is probably the GOAT champion. Awesome card. And we got, we don't see this often. We have a Heart Gold Soul Silver Era Triumphant Altaria Hollow. Unfortunately, it got the 9. It's hard to grade those older cards to get Gem Mint 10s. Really hard to do. That's not the Pokemon Center one, but we did get a Gem Mint 10 for the Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer Box promo of the Charmander. Beautiful card. It's got the Pidgey. You know, we've seen the memes where, you know, you're Charmander and then like Prismatic Evolutions is the Pidgey. The windows, the barrier, like the scalpers, or everyone buying everything up. It's just a mess, guys. Modern Pokemon is going crazy. It's pretty cool to see. Well, it's not pretty cool. It's pretty interesting, I would say, to witness another boom. I had just got back in late 2020. We were entering a boom. It's very, very similar to today's times. We got the Blastoise Gem in 10, so just cue up that Big Man Blastoise song. This is such a cool card. This is my favorite artwork from 151. And it's funny enough, in English, I pulled this twice. So this card just speaks to me. Just look at the texture. Phenomenal. Wow. All right. Next up, we have, Call of Legends. So we don't see this card every day. This got the near mint 8 for Espeon. This is a pretty cool card. Nice background. The holo's nice. I like this era of cards. Okay, next up, we got the 10, the Unigaba Sylveon. So I think with a lot of people, you either love these Unigaba cards or you hate them. I'm actually somewhere in between. They're okay. I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm not a hater either. Gem Nintendo, that's what I love. Next up, we have, how did this happen? A near mint 7 Gape Jaw Bog. It's got the Stunky there from Silver Tempest. Not sure why I got the 7. Don't remember seeing any edging, any edge wear, no scratches. This is odd. Might have to crack and resubmit, but I might just take the L on that because it's not a high multiplier to begin with. So, oh well. All right, next up, the last stat, guys. We're almost done. We got the Charizard, but it's an 8. Oh my goodness! How PSA? Why? How did it get the PSA 8, man? I know it's got like a white dot there, but what? Oh, okay. I can see maybe the edging here on this corner. Ooh, okay. Perhaps that was the reason why. Okay, next up we have, we got some WotC Vintage here, or Vintage WotC rather. The Flareon Unlimited Jungle. I remember opening Jungle back in the day when I was in 4th grade, 1999. Cool stuff. I think the only holo I actually pulled was a Nidoqueen, which was pretty cool. But can't remember what happened to it. Mom probably threw it away. You know, the typical 90s kid story. We got the 9. Unfortunately, not the 10. But I'm really excited that this card is getting the love it deserves. Phenomenal artwork. It's got pretty much everyone that's significant in the Sword and Shield era. The Crobat was a Johto Pokemon. Shout out Johto. But I think it was really relevant in the meta for the TCG. So that was pretty cool to have that. Winding down now. We got the 8. The Clefable Jungle Holo. Gotta like it. Or gotta love it, sorry. Would have rather gotten a 9, but we got the 8. And then we got the Cleffa, so we gotta follow that up. We just need a Clefairy to complete the trio. But we got Baby Cleffa. We got the Shooting Star in the background. Unfortunately, though, we got the 9. That's not what we're looking for with Modern. It is what it is. You just gotta roll with the punches. Oh, and the Pokemon Center stamped one. Got the 8 and not 9. Damn. That one hurts. This one definitely hurts. Next up, we got another Venusaur 9. We just simply cannot hit the 10, unfortunately, with that card. What is going on? I wonder if the scratches are easy to hide in that foliage in the artwork. I wonder. Oh my goodness, another 9 with the Pokemon Center ETBs. Damn, that's tough. It is hard to get promos in 10s. It is. It just is. The way they package it. Speaking of 10s, we got the Gem in 10 for the Crown Zenith Mew. Let's go. Love that card. It's got so many cool Pokemon in the background as well. Next up, we have another 9 for the Snorlax Pokemon Center stamped ETB. Oh man, these 9s are heartbreaking, guys. You have no idea. All right, next up, the Ghastly. We got the Ghastly in a 9. No, hoping for some 10s, guys. Getting crushed here with the 9s. PSA, what's going on, man? Next up, another 9. We got the Espeon V. Beautiful, gorgeous card. This is my favorite evolution as well. Unfortunately, got the 9. Okay, next up we got a Gem Mint 10 back on the scoreboard. We got the Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. Nice to see that. Would have loved to see the alternate art or the secret illustration rare. That would have been nice. But here we got a 9 of the Mew. We got a second Mew V alternate art from Fusion Strike. Next up we have, we got the WotC base set Zapdos Unlimited Holo, but it got an 8. Hoping for the 9, but we got the 8 instead. Next up, this one's tough. Okay, this Raikou is such a cool card, but it got the 9. Hoping for the 10, but let's see. Let's try to end with some 10s here. We got 2 cards left. We get a 10. We got the Pikachu EX, not the crazy rare one, but we got the EX Gem Mint 10. Let's go. We love to see 10s no matter what. And the final card of this submission reveal is hopefully a 10. Oh, we got the 9. Okay, so we did get a Gem Mint 10 of the stained glass bird trio, but this one got the 9. So overall, you know what? I gotta be honest, we didn't get as many 10s as I had hoped, but sometimes that just happens, guys. PSA looks like they've gotten a little stricter with their grading standards, so we just gotta adjust. So I think a few of these, like some of the evolutions that got 9s, probably gonna have to try to crack it out and resubmit. Maybe like half of that will get 10s, maybe one will get an 8, but that's just the risk you have to play, guys. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite card. And yeah, just look out for some more posts on Instagram. I'll get this video uploaded as soon as possible. You'll be watching this probably Sunday or Saturday morning, if not Saturday afternoon. But anyways, guys, if you liked what you saw, feel free to like the video, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I have the same username as I do on YouTube. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace.